Alright. Who's hungry for more hard mode moments in Maverick Hunter X? I really sure ain't, honestly, tonight. I had a long day at the Long Day Factory, and I think the last thing I want to do right now is get absolutely destroyed in a Mega Man game, but you know, the show must go on. I must entertain the masses while the world burns and all that, so we're here, and we're here to experience a purple man and have him like be made out of glass bones and paper skin and get absolutely rolled. Hoping my day's been better than yours, Proto. Yeah, I mean, it probably was, given that my computer has not shit itself. Although honestly, the fact that whenever I start moving my mouse, the video game audio starts to falter a little bit. Though it's not doing that now, so, interesting. Yeah, your day's probably going better, or worse, because, yeah, you have tech issues. I just had a Monday of, I wanted to take today off already, like, if I was not still on call tonight, I would have taken the day off, today, because I just felt like I needed a 3-day weekend. It's been a little bit since I've had one, and I feel like I deserve that little bit of a treat. But because because I'm still on call tonight, this is the last night of me being on call, I felt like, well, I don't want to, make it so my extra day off gets ruined. Ew, why is my chat that tiny? I'll fix that after I finish my story. Yeah, I just didn't want to take the day off because it's like, well, what if someone calls me and then it's like, well, day off ruined. But the thing that extra sucks is that I don't really have a good opportunity to take a day off the rest of this week because I'm like busy at work. I have to be at work for things, and then like I get my Thanksgiving break soon enough. But man, that telling a man to wait 7 days for a couple extra days off is when he needs them right now. I don't know. I'd like to take a payday advance on my my days off at the moment. But yeah, let's fix that chat issue. That's very weird considering I have not messed with chat at all. Is it normal on the normal screen? No, it's not normal on the normal screen. Uh-oh. Looks like we've got issues. I don't know why that is. Where is that in my layout basics? Chat, Streamlabs. Let's see, can I... What do I do with this? Need access to this. Cancel it. Make it bigger, but then there's that's a problem. Can I go into Streamlabs and fix that maybe? Did maybe Streamlabs themselves change some stuff around and now everything's bad? And your Monday has been a Monday of disgruntled suffering, huh? Yeah, I guess, man, it's just not a good day to be a Monday, huh? Where's Garfield? I bet he's probably responsible for this shit somehow. He seems like the kind of guy who would make Mondays awful. YouTube, this and that, message settings, chat delay, message this and that. Ooh, yeah, it is actually different. I'm looking at the preview page now for Streamlabs, and it's absolutely, like, narrower and smaller and kind of weird in style. What's this chunky format? Oh, this is like that. That's a different one. Yeah, let's not apply that. Alright, well, it looks like we're just gonna get tiny chat for today, which is weird, a very weird experience, but I might have to change things around. It's the first time my Thursday stream setup fucked up the usual Monday setup. Chat stretched on the bottom for Thursdays. No, it's still fucked up there. I think it is because the thing is that the dimensions of the actual like widget on OBS is correct. That has not changed at all. I think it is Streamlabs that has changed shit up on their own website without me noticing over the weekend. So, yeah, I think y'all are gonna have to have tiny chat for tonight and maybe tomorrow if I don't have time to fix this. But yeah, that's a bummer. That's a kawa bummer. And I don't think that there's actually any properties in OBS for me to like fix that. Like take a look here real quick. Width, height. I mean, I guess well, that would just be the transform, right? I just up that. I really should not mess with this on stream. I'm probably gonna ruin it. Alright, well, that's the break's tiny chat for today. Thankfully I can see you all correct, but VOD watchers are gonna have to squint a little bit or use the actual YouTube live replay thing. Oops. I go from... I can see the sub alerts now. I have a widget for sub alerts I made, and so now I can just see that if anybody does that. So I will no longer be like, who's just subbed now? Oh shit, I missed it, crap. Oops, sorry name I can't read. So at least that works, but now the chat doesn't work. So something's always not working. God, what a long day. Alright, Wheel Spinner has decreed that you vote for Boomer Kerwanger. Alright, I could do for some Boomer Kerwanger. That'll be fine. And now we have all of these upgrades. Things should maybe go a little bit easier. I can now move at good speed and I don't take so much damage, so... I have to remember how to actually control Vile, but, you know, I'm sure we'll get there.
Boomerang Kerwanger.
Yeah, my weekend...
I'll show you how strong I am.
Oh god, Vile is really fast. I did forget about that. My weekend was not super interesting. Like, I was just busy most of the weekend. I had to clean the apartment. I had to, yeah, like, I had to clean the apartment. I had to, like, do other... I can't even think of my other duties right now. That's kind of bad. My brain is not functioning. Yeah, I don't know. I just had adult shit to take care of, TM. And it was pretty boring as a result. The only things I did really for fun was play a little bit of Noida, as I've been straight Noiding it, as you all know. Which is still very fun, but it's not super interesting to talk about, all things considered. Other than the fact that I've been successfully kind of making a god run out of it. So it's like, you know, several thousand health, very powerful spells. It's good stuff. It's just not very interesting for stream because of how long it takes and how patient you have to be. Kranger's only upgrade requires needing his shoulder cannon replacement. Oh, great. So it's a forced replay level. Kind of cringe, but I guess it's not too foreign to the X series. But at least it makes it easy. Good birthday week. Now you dread that you're gonna have a shit week this form as a form of karmic balance. Yeah, it does. It do kind of be like that. Life does kind of dictate sometimes that you actually can't have a very good string of weeks in a row. It tends to just have to, you know, balance out law of averages and all that. Okay. Okay, if I stand all the way in the corner over here. Like, all the way in the corner? I can't even turn around. I literally have to be, like, full left into the corner. Otherwise, the bomb will fall on me. Dumb. Alright. Okay, this is the very, very slow strategy I have to take. Go into the corner, bait it, throw a bomb really quick, and then go back into the corner. But yeah, so my weekend was not very eventful outside of that. I just, the only other notable thing is I made red beans and rice and partially burned it yesterday, which, well, that sucks, but I didn't, at least this time, because I burned, you know, last time I burned something, for some reason, I very stupidly reincorporated all, like, the burnt stuff at the bottom. I tried scraping it in, like, a desperate hope that it was fond. It was, like, nice, delicious brown fond instead of burned. And that just completely ruined the dish last time, whatever that dish was. Thankfully, this time I had the good sense just to be like, okay, just pour out what good stuff remains into another pot and just salvage the rest of the red beans and rice this way. So I actually had to have a decent dinner, even if it was still very smoky, all things considered. But that's okay. We'll take too smoky over completely burnt, bitter, and disgusting. Was I supposed to... I think I was supposed to platform. That's okay. I'll damage boost, and I'll just slide over this way. Worth it. Huh. Non-conspicuous block over here. I wonder if that has anything to do with the shoulder arm upgrade I'm supposed to get from this stage. Let's see, went out for sushi, dinner with sister and brother-in-law and a friend. Oh, Met. Met gonna get me? Hey, he still managed to get me. Had 12 rolls of sushi between the 4 of us. Nice, including 3 rolls that had Cajun salmon and roasted garlic. Sounds jovial. Glad you had a good time with your family there, Grim. I know I'm not going for home for Thanksgiving. For those who weren't here last year, I like Thanksgiving and I like my family. I just don't like traveling for Thanksgiving to see my family. It is too short of a break in quite possibly what feels like the longest month of the year for me at work, for me to justify being like, okay, I'm gonna make all these travel plans at the end of a very exhausting month, go see people for like maybe 2 days. It's not worth it. Only if I have local Thanksgiving plans do I ever really go for them. I will not travel for Thanksgiving. But maybe for the whole Christmas holiday I'll do that. Hey Dakota, welcome back. Wouldn't Vile/Baba be going down instead of up if his gun is pointing up? Yes, if physics were a real thing, but these are super cool fighting robots. Physics isn't real. Vava gets to go ahead and be like, ah, yes. I actually just get to hover it. The same shooty exhaust goes into my feet rockets, and that's why I no longer fall down. Okay. Very suspiciously placed. Huh. Why the hell is the ride armor here? Oh, I guess there is the block all the way at the bottom. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. 004 reference, the knee bomb? Like, as a James Bond type thing? Like that, is that a 004 thing, or am I stupid? I'm not sure if that is a reference to anything. All I know is that it's called the fucking bumpity boom, which is not what you want your badass weapon of knee explosive charge to be called. Ah, I see. So it's a matter of... Okay, so I need to remember exactly where that is. Alright, this is gonna take a while. Cyborg 09. Okay, I know that even less. No, don't worry about it. Oh, it's called the bumpity boom. You know, it sounds like a dance from like the 70s that was like taking craze in, or maybe the 40s. A dance from the 40s that was like your grandparents' craze. Okay, so how many of these do I need to fall? I think that would be 1, and then there's 2. This is gonna be awkward. I have no idea why they would call it that. It is very much a... I don't know, Capcom / these devs make interesting decisions. Alright, what's in the box? Fucking nothing! Awesome! And an extra life in this box. Okay, well... That was time not well spent, but I guess I might need the extra life given how this gameplay has been, so... The more you know, I guess. What are you hold on, let me catch up with Grim. Thanksgiving was luckily hosted at your house. Sister doing all the cooking with their set menu. Oh, nice. It's always fun to be, for the younger generation to actually take over the cooking. I mean, I know it's not exactly like... I was about to say, it's not like y'all are young anymore, but anyways, you know what I mean. It's not parents anymore doing everything. I personally would love getting the opportunity to cook for holiday stuff, so that sounds really fun. Shakes things up a little. Uh-oh, I might lose that extra life. Other weapon unlocks might have dumber names. Yeah, I'll give those. I'll highlight those in a second. Hey, Matt, do you want to pop up, please? Oh no, only when I get closer. Cool. Alright, yeah, so what are the other names? So currently I have the Distance Needler as my arm cannon weapon, which is not bad. The Front Runner being my shoulder weapon. For some reason, my armor for like taking half damage as a passive is called Frozen Castle. I guess it makes sense coming from Chill Penguin. And then Speed Devil is Speed Devil. It's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, I see. This might be the upgrade that you need some Boomer Kawanger stuff for. Considering Vile does not have a way to cheese this with like dashing or something like that. So, alright. I guess we'll come back and replay the stage. And the old guard offering a dish each. Alright, cool. It's good. It's a family potluck situation then. That's fun. Honestly, I mean, I don't know how Kawanger's gonna go, but this is actually a pretty chill stage to actually start the stream off with compared to what we were dealing with last week. Although, I don't know, Chill Penguin stage was fairly chill, although they did drop a couple of things on top of my head to keep me, you know, busy, to keep my head on a swivel. So maybe it's not as much of a cakewalk as it seems. And then all of a sudden, you know, Chill Penguin gets dropped and he's like an insta-kill nuke. And Chill Penguin comes out and fucking truth nukes Vile into oblivion. I would like some HP, please. Thank you, game. Alright. I'm gonna do a little grinding, just cause hard mode has been brutal so far. Oh, shit, an extra one up. Alright, you know what? That's I'll take that as grinding. I'll die for that. Frozen Castle's a fun name for an enchanted breastplate. True, actually. I could see that being a pretty cool thing for a fantasy character setting. It sounds like what maybe the Ice King would wear from Adventure Time. A show that I actually never really understood. I don't know. Adventure Time was not for me back during Cartoon Network's days. I did not really like most of the things Cartoon Network was doing by the time I was like 16 or so. Like, I was not a person for Adventure Time or regular show or anything of that era. I don't know. Something's wrong with me, I guess. All right, Boomer, what you got? What you got to say?
Mobility and attack power are very impressive.
I did get a speed boost from Steagle.
On the battlefield, Vile.
If you think so, then you must know. You know which Reploid can usher in the future for us.
Is this about your rivalry with X? Comparing specs directly, you come out on top, but...
But what? Do you actually believe X is the one? No way.
But that girl is not my son. Oh, okay, not Michael Jackson. Gotcha.
Over here. Over here.
Oh my god, I fucking forgot Boomer Kawanger does the fucking X8 sunflower line. He keeps saying over here, over here.
Over here.
Oh, this is actually kind of substantially more difficult to navigate around the arena without the ability to dash like X does. Although I think that Chill Penguin's weapon might be the weakness because he's flinching so much, so good for me. This makes this actually... Oh my god. Boomer Kawanger did not put up a fight. What the fuck? Boomer Kawanger just wanted to say like, hey, look at how cool I can dash dance. And actually forgot to hit the attack button. Alright, so I have to go back into this for, hold on. Kawanger's upgrades requiring his shoulder cannon upgrade to get it. Okay, so we'll go back into a stage to get the sub-tank then. The Fat Boy, Metal Crescent, and the Parasite Sword. Huh. Alright, interesting weapon names. Alright, so the Fat Boy. Most powerful cannon around, it consumes a lot of energy. But I don't have the energy for given the front runner. Oh, huh. Okay, wait, hold on. I did not realize the front runner had 2 different items. Or there was 2 different alternatives to the shoulder cannon. Okay, so we have... So I guess that's just another shoulder cannon, so that's probably not going to do much if I equip that. But I have the metal crescent and the parasite sword. It's the directional one. 3 cutters. Fire cutters that grow as they fly and can pierce enemies. The metal crescent being the one that I need. Alright, we'll go back into the stage with that. But yeah, the cherry blast would be my default weapon, but it's like rapid fire, but it like does almost no damage, so I don't like it at all. And there's like the bang away bomb, which sounds cool, but I don't have like... So there's like a resource management thing going on, where it's like you see that 12 out of 17. Like each one of these adds up to a certain amount of cost, and so you can only put on so many at once. So, you know, I haven't been able to try that yet, because I really enjoy the distance needler. Oh, okay, I get it. Alright, I see how this is going to help us. It's probably going to have the actual, like, Boomer Kawanger effect of, like... yeah, the boomerang cutter effect of, like, bringing stuff back to you. So, okay, that works. And it seems to be decently powerful, too. Okay, this is an upgrade. This is a substantial upgrade, unlike what we were getting before. Besides the sub-tank's also a life up in the elevator shaft. Alright, you must have stepped away for a second. I did actually get that one. I had to... I damage boosted my way up there, but I did get that. Oh, okay, I also just realized... I still fire the... Hold on, let's move to a place that's a little safer to demonstrate this. So I still aim the distance, or the shoulder cannon. It just determines... So Vile's still going to fire at all 3 angles he normally could with the shoulder cannon. Holding up and down now just determines what order he shoots them in. So you hold it down first, he'll do the straight horizontal one first. If you hold up, to do the top one first. And if you don't hold anything, he does middle, bottom, top. Interesting. Yeah, I do think Vile getting an array of gadgets is actually really neat. It's fun to play with. I'm kind of, honestly, a little surprised they did go through, like, this much effort. If I was being cynical about Capcom games and game development, I would have probably bet that they would have not done anything, like, special, in this scenario. Like, they probably could have just, like, given Vile his main weapon set and call it a day, no upgrades, and kind of forced to do it, like, maybe not Zero style, but, like, There's instances of Mega Man games with all other characters that are kind of been more like, okay, you are not playing the Mega Man, you don't get the extra weapons. I'm surprised that they didn't just go with that very easy route, but I'm glad that they didn't. It's kind of a shame you have to run all the way through the damn stage again, the entirety of the fucking stage, but oh well. So let's see. Talk about. So I guess one of the reasons I was so fervently cleaning my house this weekend was that me and my buddy Avoidberg, he convinced me to give the whole convention thing another shot. He mentioned actually that he was going to PAX Unplugged this weekend. I mean, he mentioned this a while ago. But he mentioned this, and I'm like, oh, you know, that's kind of cool. It's more of like a board game convention type thing. That's kind of neat. I like that. It's not too bad. He's like, well, maybe you should come along with me. And so, you know, after a little bit more kind of convincing, because I guess for hemming and hawing, like, I went to ASIN last time, for anybody new here, and I wasn't really a fan. Just the whole convention vibe was just not really my thing. It was introverts being extroverted, at least with the groups that I was hanging out with, so it was like, oh man, nobody around here's being lame and like playing Mario Party in their room with drinking. I wanted that. I don't want to go to raves. I don't want to go to an anime rave. That sounds terrible and loud. So Voigtberg convinced me to actually give this a shot, and he's kind of been a convention fiend his whole life anyway, so he kind of knows his way, like, around them, and, like, he's a bit of a socialite, so... Uh-oh. Grim, the boomerang's not boomeranging! Oh well. Maybe I guess I needed the other one then? Damn, okay. Well, I guess we'll just escape then. But yeah, so I'll be driving out with him to PAX Unplugged this weekend, and hopefully I have a better time because he's good at just schmoozing and talking to people and being social, and so I can just kind of leech off of him, and it'll be great. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Yeah, okay, Grim, your point makes sense there with those. Okay, so that didn't work. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to test some of the weapons and, like, get a description of them a little bit better. Maybe the other one is what I need? Fires that grow and they fly and can pierce enemies. I don't know. We'll come back for that sub-tank once I have a full arsenal and maybe a better understanding of what I'm doing. Oh, oops, I accidentally ended the stage. Well, thankfully I can just exit. Hey, Chris, seems like the playthrough is going better than the previous stream. It definitely is so far. As I mentioned before, it's Monday. It's been a long day for me. But maybe it's not Monday for you, and maybe things are going better. Oh, hey, we're back. I don't have to do this whole shtick where I'm talking to the VOD watchers anymore. Let's give everybody a second to catch up. You know, put a message in chat. Alright. Chat. Say something if you can hear me. Tell me about your favorite kind of bean if you can hear me. Uh-oh. Hold on. Everybody else might have died as well. Well, okay, well everybody comes back. Oh, wait, hold on. I see the number of watching just popped up. Are we all back finally? Can we choose a stage? In fact, I'm just gonna choose a stage and not wait for the, I guess, everything to catch back up again. I'm gonna go towards, I'm feeling Spark Mandrill. Let's go for Spark Mandrill. And, we'll try out the Parasite Sword. I don't remember if I did this order last time. I think I actually came to Spark Mandrill before coming to Steagle's stage on playing the X playthrough. Seeing the ship just down here. Yeah, this is a really kind of cool graphical set piece to actually indicate that, yep, stage is fucked up now. You crashed a big airship into it. You have to deal with the consequences of your actions now. I wonder if this can hit it on the ladder. Ooh, it can. Nice. It seems like there's stuff down that way. Let's go over here. Okay, you have to aim it precisely. There we go. Well, it is very nice, even if this is actually kind of weak, all things considered. It's very nice to have a wall-piercing weapon for Vile. That's been something he's been sorely lacking so far. Okay, that's actually not too weak. It's just that was fighting one of the tankier enemies in the game. Oh god, right, it's like super dark and shit in here. Actually, hold on, I did not see... Did not check. Is there the usual, like, health pickup thing down here? Actually, no, I did check, especially where I was. Okay, no, I guess not. Alright. Ow. Well, I'm glad at least these things aren't doing, like, that much contact damage. They really could have upped it for hard mode. I mean, it's already very difficult to not be running into these damn things constantly, but... I'm certainly not gonna do a better job of it. Alright. Vile now finally actually feels kind of strong. It's kind of getting fun to play him now. Although, ooh, I gotta kind of fight this mini-boss now. My health ain't looking too hot. Oh, holy shit, he's dead already? Okay. X could never. X would still be there. Navigated that wrong.
I'm ready to give it a shot.
Okay, that follows me all the way over there. I guess this is just my best way of doing things. Hiding in the corner. This is not a very ergonomic setup to actually go and fight those guys. Oh, let me check something real quick. Okay, actually, hold on a second. I have just realized that I have not been seeing the chat for a second here. I was very confused. But I think that's because it did not refresh on my end. It refreshed on your end, but not mine. Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. Now I can see my chat again and not ignore you. Disconnected. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you did tell me about beans. Good, 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 good. Grabs items I need from Mandrill. Oh shit, good choice. Life caps at 9. Good to know. Oh, I didn't even notice that, yeah. Life up there, same spot in axes. Okay, so I have to remember that. You can buy the airship, similar thing in SNES. Oh, yeah, totally. Just pointing out the graphical thing earlier. Alright, cool. So you like refried beans, Dakota? Yeah, me too, actually. They are pretty damn good. I think they were probably the first bean I was really actually willing to keep eating. Because, like, as a kid, the thing that really put me off of beans was, like, the Bush's baked beans in the can. I hate those. Like, the texture and flavor are just not good. Like, they're very gritty, yet also, like, very, like, saucy at the same time. They're not flavorful. They're kind of bad. Like, I'm sure, like, I've had baked beans before. I've made my own baked beans, and they're damn good. Like, that canned crap is, well, it's crap. I don't know how people can enjoy that. Very anti-British comment, I know, because, like, God, they love their beans on toast, but couldn't be me. Okay, let's see. What are they giving me the ride armor for? Can I use it for anything interesting up here? So there's this spot up there. Alright, and that's where the life thing is, and that's where probably need to get Mandrill, unless I could do... I mean, maybe I could do a dash and jump out of the mech at the same time. Where's the edge of the thing? Here it is. Okay. Well, if I did it better, I could definitely do it that way. Enjoying beans and burritos, personally. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, hell, I love beans now. I just did not get it as a kid because I was a kid. And I had the kid's palate. But now as an adult, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, beans are great. In, like, basically all contexts, all beans are really good. Even, even enjoy lima beans, which I know is something that is comically not enjoyed by many people. Alright, hold on. This will respawn eventually. I know it will. Oh yeah, the right armor can also just absolutely blast everything away. I forgot about that too. Well, I didn't forget, but I just didn't feel like utilizing it, I guess. Alright, has it respawned yet? Damn it, I would really like to give this another shot. I just don't know how far away I have to walk for it to actually give me a shot again. And know it will eventually. I suppose it would just be easier replaying the stage, but like I feel like it'd be more interesting to do it the quote-unquote honest way with the ride armor. I mean, they give you the ride armor. You might as well give it a shot. Alright. If it doesn't respawn this time around, I'll just replay the stage later. But if it does respawn, then we're going for a ride. Hell yeah, it respawned. We're going for a ride. Armor. Oh, missed it. Okay. Alright, well, at least now I know how far forward I have to walk in order for it to respawn. Yeah, it is really a shame that Vile's ride armors are made out of like paper. Paper, chicken wire, and just a little bit of glue. Yet when, you know, X is fighting one in his campaign, all of a sudden the ride armor is like made out of like durabilium, and it won't fall apart no matter what you do. You can unload every single possible charge shot and rapid buster spam right into it, and it's a guaranteed loss. At least in the originals. Oh, maybe that's what that's supposed to represent, given the fact that the ride armor actually can fall apart in this version of the game. Maybe it's meant to represent the fact that X can actually destroy it in this retelling of X1, whereas it would not have worked in the original X, the original X1. Safer to ride in a Cybertruck. Yeah, well, the Cybertruck has the difference. Like, that'll probably be secure from the outside. It's probably not going to, you know, fall apart like paper mache in that sense, but, you know, it will rust in the rain. It will chop your finger off. It will also probably, it'll definitely give you negative aura. That's for fucking sure. Oh, that's a very fucking mean bat placement. It'll debuff you for sure. I don't think it's going to explode the moment you step out of it, though. That takes at least a couple of months and some good old rainwater. Alright, not worth grinding this up. And burst into flames. Yeah, you know, get into big enough crash, the battery crumples.
Let's get started.
D-Spark, Manjul, you had a long day too?
Vile, what are you doing here?
I should ask you the same question. What are you accomplishing by acting as Sigma's cheerleader?
His plan's not wrong. At least, I don't think so.
Any plan involving X is wrong. I'll put a stop to it.
I hate X! No matter what he does, I hate him! I hate him! X could be, you know, at the fucking Reploid, the Reploid healing factory, and Vile would still, you know, hate whatever the fuck X is doing. Also, very notably, game was lagging and got hit there, but Chill Penguin is still Spark Manjul's weakness, it seems. Because, wow, I melted his health bar. Didn't know that fun fact about the Cybertruck, but it does not surprise me. I'm shocked it's not, you know, made out of fucking aluminum. It should be made out of aluminum foil. It would be an adequate grift for old Muskie to pull on everybody. Let me save this progress real quick, and we can choose what stage we're going to next. I think I got everything there in Spark Manjul's stage. I don't think he had anything else. Alright, where are we headed? Vile secretly loves X, Baka. I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to be a tsundere relationship. I think Vile just genuinely hates this guy. It's toxic yaoi, if anything. Stink Chameleon, you got it. Pretty sure the game will break itself if you win against Vile IRC. In other words, Vile's invincible when fighting X during the tutorial stage. Yeah, like in the original X. I'm pretty sure you had to beat him in this one. Although, well, beat him in a certain sense, because he still grabs you like a tiny little toy at the end, but you still actually had to, like, you know, try. Alright, so interesting names for weapons. We have the Go-Getter Right, which... okay. Infinity Gig, which sounds exactly like the current economy. Quick Homesick, what the fuck? And the Rumbling Bang, that's the closest thing to a real name I've heard so far. Quick Homesick's the weapon, then grab items. Ah, okay. Cool. Okay, we can go back to Kawanger next then to go and grab that sub-tank. But yeah, this is, yeah. Certainly an interesting naming convention for everybody. A rocket punch sends your fist to teach enemies a lesson. I feel like I'm gonna make a big mistake by replacing the distance needler with this, but like... gotta try it. Infinity Gig has a homing function too? Oh my god, that sounds so fun. Alright, Vile has a lot of stuff that's actually gonna be fun to play with, I bet. Just not right now. Napalm travels along the ground, making a path of fire. Rumbling Bang. Napalm sports a wide horizontal range, but cannot attack upward. That's probably fine. But alright. We can finally try out 3 weapons at once. Hell yeah, let's go. Infinity Giggity. Oh yeah, hello Scarbar. I forgot to say hello to you when chat was exploding. Yeah, I kind of know the feeling, Grim. There's one Cybertruck around town where I live that I see every once in a while, and I'm just like, sigh. Okay, so yeah, all of a sudden we're playing Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy, and we've been equipped with the Punch Buster, which is not the name of it, but I can't quite remember what it was called in Mega Man 5 right now, so that's what I'm going with. I'm surprised it's actually this quick. But pleasantly surprised that it's this quick, so... okay, shit, and this can still go through walls. Nice. Yeah, I don't see much of a reason to switch back to, like, Vile's normal, shoulder cannon kit. Unless I'm, like, really desperate for, like, you know, the quote-unquote ammo. Because, oh my god, just having something that goes through walls, like, automatically justifies its existence. Also, how's this work? Aha. Okay, well, it's at least... hey, it's got a good wind-up, though. Short wind-up. I don't have to worry about, you know... not being able to recover so quickly. It at least covers me instantly, I think is what I'm trying to say here. Alright, before picking up the right armor, let's see where I actually have to take it. Oh, still down here, huh? Okay. Hold on. And then... whoop. Oh, okay. Sorry, nothing. Oopsie. Looks like I just crashed my Ford Pinto for nothing. It's okay, I'll have it as a tax write-off. Yeah, Chris, I don't really mind. That's not a very personal... as I was kind of mentioning a few streams ago, I'm a very open book of a person. I just need to be asked questions rather than, giving out information freely. That's just the kind of person who I am. But no, I highly consider myself an introvert. There is no goddamn world where I consider myself an extrovert, and I think my dad's more of an ambivert, but I did not get any of those genes. It's just not something that happened for me. Also, okay, the Rocket Fist is actually pretty cool. It does, like, good damage. Hey, this... alright, well, I just grabbed a life or something from up there. No, it wasn't a life. I think I just grabbed the sub-tank? I think that might have been the sub-tank. Firing blindly has benefits once again. I don't even need the ride armor. I was just about to double back for the ride armor too. I was just like, huh, maybe I should use it to jump up there, but nope. Thank God for Spark Mandrill. But yeah, no, I'm extremely so an introvert. I really have I really don't like being around people for the most part. I don't know how to talk or act. At least I feel like I don't know how to talk or act like a normal person. I very much, you know, avoiding the gaze of others and, like, it does not help that my hobbies are not typical normal person hobbies, quote unquote. I mean, they're not like crazy. It's just that like video games that I play are not like the typical things that people talk about. At least in real life. And like I don't enjoy sports. I don't enjoy like going out and drinking like that much. Like I'll do it with maybe my friends, but like even then, that's not the main point of it. Like, I'm not, like, drinking, you know, for drinking's sake. I'm mostly just there to hang out with my friends kind of thing. Yeah, so, I don't know. There's a lot of introverted qualities. And, like, I also really, really strongly don't like leaving my apartment for the most part. Like, I really only do it because I have to for work and also have to, you know, go out every once in a while and, like, get groceries and shit. You know, some of the worst experiences of my life have been ones in which I've had to be like, okay, well, I'm now going outside to hang out with random people, and now they're going to talk to me, and, like, such as going to a baseball game with my coworkers, or, like, me and Dad were in New Orleans once, which was kind of fun, but we were kind of with, like, his, at the time, girlfriend, and, like, a couple of kids that were a little bit older than me, and, like, you know, it was a fun time for most, but for me, I'm like, I cannot stand this loud bar crawling nonsense. I did eventually kind of break down and cry, where I was like, I just need to go. I was trying to hold it together to, like, be with everybody, but, like, eventually it was just like, this is not a good time for me. I need to leave. Hello, Sting Chameleon. I'll read y'all's follow-up comments in a second.
I used to have nothing but respect for you, you know. In that case, get out of my way and let me pass.
Oh, that's not nice, Vile.
I don't think so. We're going to have to fight.
Thank God I can
You
put
say
you down.
so, I won't let you or Sigma stand in my way.
I'm ready.
I'm just realizing I probably didn't pick up the heart tank wherever it was, so that's an error on my part. Oh, that's right. I'm terrible at Sting Chameleon. I do not remember how to fight him. Okay, good enough. Alright, I'll go back for the life up, see where if I can't find it. Don't know if you're an introvert and extrovert, because normally you're fine communicating with people unless you're sensing these people are dangerous or something. I mean, I'll also say this, like, being introverted does not necessarily mean you're bad at communicating with people. It just, interesting weapons. I'm gonna put the distance needler back on because of just the shield piercing. And I'll put this on, too. Why not? Like, you know, being introverted doesn't mean you can't converse well with other people. Necessarily. It usually correlates because of a disdain for talking to other people. And just, like, you tend to be out of practice for it. But it doesn't necessarily, you know, go together. You could still be good at, you know, talking to a lot of other people. And, like, yeah, it's like, well, if you get an idea that somebody's, like, kind of, like, dangerous or, like, you know, weird or, like, otherwise just, like, not cool to talk to, yeah, that's a totally normal reaction to, like, not be comfortable talking to them. Like, that's not weird at all. Buckshot's a shotgun Vulcan? Ooh, that could be fun. Alright. I'm going to just try to take another look, be observant for the life up. Maybe I'll see it without having to ask everybody. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess, I mean, the way that it was always described to me is just like, what recharges your social battery? Being around people more recharges your social battery, makes you want to talk more? Or just like, your mental battery, I guess, being like... Ow. Or just being alone, and getting your alone time kind of fix your mental space and make you feel better. Because if it's the latter, then you're very introverted. If it's the former, then you're pretty extroverted. Also, oh my god, the right armors are absolutely just fucking me up. Apparently, the mighty fist was actually the best option for those guys. These guys just chumps in these version? I don't know which guys you're talking about. It's one of the guys. Many of them are kind of chump-like. Alright, he's not gonna jump. There he is. Now he's jumping. Yeah, I mean, not wanting to smoke too. Like, there is kind of that also, like, weird extroversion sense of, like, peer pressure actually works on extroverts, which, why? I don't really get. But, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Being ambiverted just kind of works sometimes. I mean, like, my dad, he's very ambiverted. He needs his time to recharge, but also, like, he gets really antsy if he's not, gets really antsy if he doesn't, like, go out and, I don't know, talk to people or, like, go out to a bar every once in a while. I really can't relate. I'm very comfortable just always being at home. Alright, so it's not back here. Just wanted to check the easier place to get to before going through the gauntlet again. Keep my body healthy, thank you. Yeah, no, smoking, yeah. Never touched a cigarette in my life, and I really don't plan to. Nothing appeals to me about cigarettes. They smell nasty as hell. They're very, very bad for you. And my maternal grandmother even died of lung cancer. She smoked a lot, so don't want that. Don't need that in my life. So, yeah, no smoking for me, thanks. Okay, so it's not up here. Oh, please. Oh, no, that guy's following me. Fuck. Away with ye. Alright, well, if there's goofy-ass methods to get this, I'm going to start investigating, like, the trees to see if I can climb the trees or something. Okay, no. Nothing for doing that. I just crash into every bird I see. Why don't I? They're weeds. I mean, I don't know. Tobacco being weeds? Sure. Are you talking about weed? I don't know. I'd maybe try weed. It's legal in most of the U.S. I haven't found a good opportunity where I'm like, ah, yes, I feel like I am in a good position to try the Mary of Jane, to where it's like I'm not gonna have my friends try to fuck with me or anything like that. I'm not gonna have a weird freak out. It just never occurred, and it's also not something that I'm like so interested in that I want to like try on my own. So like, I don't know. It's just probably not happening for a while. How does it work? Would you make a Duel Monsters an app and have Yu-Gi-Oh! As a long distance that way? With the cards, have you scanned physical cards? Maybe. I guess you could probably be like actually scanning the cards in and having like a an online play that way. If you know, Battle Network can have its esoteric kind of like battle chip real operation type things, then I see no reason why Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't have a kind of real gameplay type thing like that. Alright, so I've definitely missed the heart tank now. I'll take back seatsies on where the heart tank is. LGB games, you could put the card's ID number to unlock it in the game. Huh. You can't do that now. Yeah, Konami wants you to purchase things. Consume product. This is how you will enjoy our product. Do it. Okay, the fucking Mets are the most fearsome enemy in this entire stage for some reason. Mostly just because they're at a bad angle to actually hit as Vile. Okay. At the start? Ah, crap, it was at the start. Okay. Using a phone as a dual disc. Oh, that could actually be a pretty good idea, all things considered. Wait, Lumberjack the high platform, have him hit the log and ride it all the way to the start of the level. Oh. Oh, I see it now. I see it up there now. Alright, well, in trying to point it out, I picked it up, but yeah, I'll do the goofy method of like, wee! Woo! Oh, look at that. I totally got it the normal way. Alright. That's kind of funny. I wish I would have saw that. But that's good camouflage. I actually enjoy that. I think I've mentioned before on the channel, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be something I did play a little bit when I was a kid. I had a couple of cards, because I think some of my friends had cards, and so I'm like, Mommy, Daddy, I would like the cards too. And I never really ended up playing with my friends, because my friends were the types who was always like, we're actually going to, like, just not obey the rules and just, like, not do tributes for summoning. If you get a 7-star monster, you could just summon it. And I'm like, that is not how the game works. It is not balanced that way. That's not fun. But then I played, like, the original 3, like, PC, maybe not the original 3, but, like, kind of the Windows 2000 era PC games of, like, you know, that each featured Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey, respectively. I played those games. They were pretty fun. The computer AI was bullshit sometimes. It really hated you most of the time and like knew your every move. But it's still pretty good to play. Let's go and get that sub tank real quick. Might as well get the last one.
I'll show you how strong I am.
Third time playing Boomer Kawanger's stage this stream. Let's go. At least it's not because I'm dying in it repeatedly this time. That's interesting. That actually boomerangs up to hit him. Might as well do this. Card games can be very frustrating. The art is cool. Enjoying the pictures. Yeah, I know that's kind of what my friends also did with the Pokemon card craze nostalgia coming back again recently. Like, they wanted to get Pokemon cards, not because they actually wanted to play them, but because they were like, oh, but we want the art and we want the foils. The foils and art are so cool. And I'm like, you realize you could, like, get a JPEG of this. But that's just me. I'm not a very good art appreciator. I appreciate art and the fact that human effort was put into it, and there's like a vision and usually like a story, and like there's some art where I'm like, oh, that is really cool. I like this character. Thank you for making this art. But I am more often than not, like, just kind of a fucking simpleton, and I, like, really don't get the appeal of, like, owning much art. I have, like, a couple of signed things because a friend of Voidbird got me a couple, like, signed things of, like, cool voice actors, but otherwise I'm, like, really kind of just, like, I don't know, this is cool. I looked at it, it looked nice, unless there's, like, some kind of, you know, big historical context I need to glean from it and be like, oh yeah, this captures the essence of fucking 1830s Albania. Like, I'm probably not gonna get much out of it. Besides, oh, that looks pretty. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of a crude fool. But yeah, my friends are getting like Pokemon cards for the art and stuff, so they can make binders with like the foils and the hollows and stuff. I'm like, you know, whatever works for them. Like, they have disposable income, so it's not like I'm gonna tell them they need to save their fucking money. But it never clicked for me in the same way. Oh, I spaced out. I didn't even see that guy. It's a very old format that lets some normal summon high-level monsters. Oh, damn. I guess they were just really pro at it, huh? They really knew the game then, huh? Alright, way back up here. Watching a Final Fantasy IX stream. During the stream, it would show cards relating to scenes from the game. Cards, you know, quotes related to the scene. Huh. Neat. I didn't know there was cards related to Final Fantasy IX. And then again, I don't really know anything about Final Fantasy besides them being big RPGs. I'm not much of an RPG guy, so it tends to be something that completely goes up under my radar. Also now realizing that regular Mets kind of have boo AI, so if I just do the look away, then they'll get hit by the bomb. Hey Proto, I am having fun with the new weapon types. Thanks for coming in now that the internet's not shitting itself for some reason. We're actually kind of blasting through now. It's going really well. I haven't had to, like, I think I've died once or twice due to just kind of being, you know, stupid and not really having my head in the game. But, like, I haven't gotten absolutely bodied by, like, a, you know, a Maverick or anything yet. So it's actually going quite well. That's always had Boo AI in X1? I never noticed. Did get past the early game hell. It is pretty nice. It eventually attack you. I think they still do. I think they still do in this, but, like, you know, it's just faster to kind of, especially with Vile, like, well, his normal shot can't reach low enough to hit him. His shoulder cannon can't reach low enough to hit them, and so your bomb's the only option, but, like, the bomb is slow, and so you kind of gotta mess with them to actually make it work. Anyways, which boss? We have 3 more left. We got Armored Armadillo, we got Launch Octopus, and we got Flame Mammoth. All things should be pretty manageable now at this point. SNES X1 Mets did not have Boo AI. Alright, fair enough. Go Mammoth. Mammoth? Alright, that's 2 for Mammoth. That's a consensus if I've ever seen one. Alright. I really do like the Distance Needler. I honestly think this is... Going to Chill Penguin first as Vile is, like, cracked. Like, it's really hard to actually beat Chill Penguin at your minimum strength, but, like, getting Frozen Castle to take half damage from permanently is a must. Getting Distance Needler is probably, like, the best arm cannon weapon for Vile so far. Like, it does less damage than this Go Getter Right punch, but, like, it pierces, it's fast, it doesn't eat up your ammo very much, and it does a lot of damage. Like, it kind of covers all of your bases for a regular ass attack. It's so good. I don't really want to switch off of it, although I will do so just to try some other things. Just to try some other things out. Let's go back to the bumpity boom so I can try some of the other stuff. The Straight Nightmare. That's both a really good name and like probably the name of like some fucking like right-wing anti-LGBTQ podcast. Or maybe a very pro-LGBTQ podcast. It really depends on how you spin it and how well you deliver that information. I'm putting this on. Alright, and not enough room for other things. Keep the distance needler. Fine. I want to put on the Straight Nightmare. Straight Nightmare is fucking great. Best fucking name I've seen so far. Penguin probably does give the best Vulcan side grade. Frozen Castle, yeah, he's a great first. I agree with you there, D. Proto. I keep wanting to call the Quick Homestick the Quick Homestuck. It just, my brain is auto-correcting to something that I'm not even a fan of. Oh, okay, so this is Storm Tornado. The Straight Nightmare is Storm Tornado, which, yeah, that tracks, actually. That is probably how all the Mavericks, or all the, Mechanoloids view the Storm Tornado. It's like, this shit is not gonna treat us very well. Anything up here? No. Okay, so there's nothing in the fun section. Oh, it does seem like you cannot aim the Straight Nightmare though, which, yeah, given the name, that makes sense. It do in fact go straight. It's not called the Angled Nightmare. Life up in the same place? No, it is not. Okay. Okay, the Straight Nightmare is fun. It's only really good for those giant enemies just because of how long it locks you in place. Otherwise, you're probably just gonna wanna go with Distance Needler instead. Or if they're like slightly out of range, that works too. Okay, just the one up. Hey, there's the life up. Okay. Good intuition. Straight Nightmare is a really good weapon. I forgot that you said that last stream, but yeah, no, you're right. It is a solid choice, though I honestly think I like having the option of the boomerang cutters a little bit more. Having a wall-piercing weapon that doesn't lock me in place for too long, covers all the angles at once, I think is pretty good shit. Although I could definitely see it's probably not very useful versus bosses, given that like you have to stand so still to make use of the boomerang cutters. And that's probably like super lethal. Oh, hey, speaking of super lethal, I'd really rather not walk under that again. If I don't have to. Not having a dash to get under those is kind of intimidating. It's a little scary. Oh right, and I forgot that the lava droplets are just like straight JPEGs in this game. Weird. Okay, down here? Oh, nice. Didn't even get hit by that guy. Sweet. Played it right. Well, sorry, I'm like focusing right now to like, I'm in the zone of like not getting hit at the moment. Nice. That was clean. If only had the gay nightmare, then we could angle it. Yeah, then it couldn't fire straight ahead, though. That would be the issue. But then you have, like, the, you know, the arm shot, so, like, it works. Rumbling Bangs, also known in the Megaman ROM hack community in No Constancy. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I have no idea what his best builds are, but I definitely feel like the Distance Needler is probably the absolute best arm cannon upgrade. Side grade, whenever you want to think. Capcom the potential cold feet about potential season sadists. Vile could totally have a weapon side raid called Panic at the Disco. Yeah, probably. That feels very Vile coded. And hello, Pink. Don't worry about that. Just happy to see you. Be sure to like the video before you leave.
Justice? Give me a break, Flame Mammoth.
Yeah, stop talking about the flames of justice, dude. You're not Fireman, bro. You're not that guy.
You just bit off more than you can chew, Vile. I'll make sure you regret it. Here we go.
Is it me, or does Flame Mammoth's dialogue against Vile sound like it sounds a little less dumb? It still sounds kind of dumb. It does not sound really dumb like it was against X. Like they made Mammoth sound like comically stupid when talking to X. Oh shit, he has like blue fire because the level is frozen. That is what we call theming. Yeah, very, very Frostman coded. Oh, might be the same voice actor. It sounds like the same guy. I'll crush you. I'ma beat you. Did have the stupid laugh though. That was constant. You have to get in the stupid laugh. It's not the same guy? Damn. Alright, let's do another Saberoonie here. Yeah, wow, now we're flying through things. Like, let's look at the progress we got here. 7 out of 8 life ups, 4 out of 4 sub tanks. So all we have left to do then is, yeah, basically just play the stages. Got to get the heart tank and armored armadillo, which, while making today's the other day's stream announcements, I do know where it is. It is in the Hadouken location, and then just beat Launch Octopus's stage because we already pilfered his heart tank. So, hell yeah. A lot of the Mavericks are less mocking to Vile compared to X. X is a rookie hunter. True. And plus, even like with Kuwanger, like they recognize like Kuwanger knows that Vile's kind of the stronger one. Chameleon was saying, I used to respect you, Vile. I looked up to you. Like Vile had more notoriety than X, and he was like a higher class hunter for a while there before he went, you know, Maverick. So like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. They all give him a little bit more honor rather than just calling him a B-class hunter and calling it a day. Armadillo's notoriously annoying if you remember to get. Yeah, that makes sense. It was not, the Hadouken thing is not exactly in the best spot, all things considered. Let's go ahead and, let's just go ahead and get our last upgrade from Armadillo's stage. Alright, Straight Nightmare's kind of fun, but the other things, Rising Spectre, it cannot be aimed, but its wide shape covers a large area. I mean, the Nervous Ghost, the Cerberus Phantom, not as powerful as other weapons, laser fires in 3 directions, laser can be aimed with the up and down. Cannot be aimed, but its shape, man, these are odd choices I have here. I don't know, let's give the Nervous Ghost a shot, and then, what are my options? The what? Oh, I have like melee. I have other things for my feet. Holy shit. Let's try. I haven't seen this page. Jets of flame bite your legs, strong but not energy efficient. Long range arcing flamethrower, useful against far away enemies. The Dragon's Wrath. The green-eyed lamp, powerful with a short range but consumes much weapon energy. The Sea Dragon's Rage, powerful flamethrower, can even be used underwater. Not useful here, but maybe next time. Create a powerful ball of flame using nearby oxygen as fuel. Ooh, that's chemistry. That's gas. I like that. I kind of want to try that, actually. Hold on, let me free up a little bit of, weapon energy, then. Let me just select something else, so that way I can then give the Burning Drive a chance. Alright, and then I have the option for the Quick Homesick, if I want that. Alright, we'll do that. This can't be used underwater. Thankfully, there's not too much water in this game, so... Rising Spectre is very funny. We'll have to give it a chance next time, then.
Armored Armadillo.
He is armored. Well, the Final Mavericks grant new weapon systems. Octopus gives missiles, Armadillo gives balls. Of course he does. That's actually That's actually really cool for Launch Octopus to do that then, because, like, I feel like Vile is known for having missiles, and the fact that he does not have missiles by default feels like kind of a weird design choice. So at the very least, he can get missiles through Launch Octopus. Also a bit of a hectic but pretty good place, it seems, to grind up sub-tank energy. Also, I can't officially say, I am actually very sick of the Vile theme. Okay, that's actually pretty fucking funny. It's just boom. It's like, I explode and fire now. It's also hella inefficient to use it on the ground now as a result. I do like that as an option though, compared to the bombs. Like, yeah, I guess you don't have downwards attacking power, but you do have a... Alright, I stuck to the wall like an idiot. You do have, like, a good get off of me tool, which, yeah, the ammo cost is high, and I'm sure the other ones probably are less high, so it's balanced out a little bit. But, like, having a get off of me tool as Vile is very nice, given, like, he gets swarmed pretty easily and, like, does not have the highest mobility in the world. No dash means you kind of have to, you know, plan your movement around a little bit better. So I think, yeah, that's actually a nice tool to have instead of the bombs. Most of the bombs aren't all that powerful anyways, so not much of a big loss, in my opinion. Okay, let's not die stupidly this time. Ooh, one up that I don't need. I'll take that. Does this guy die in the spikes? I don't remember. Yes he does. Cool. Very cool. Okay, the one-up drop rate has been very generous this stream. I'm getting a lot. I'm at fucking max. It's crazy. I'm sorry. It's just so fun for me to actually just combust. I have a combust button. It's so hard to resist. It's like kind of in like. You know how that one ability in Kirby 64 where you, like, set yourself on fire, like, was not that good? Well, I don't know, actually rubbing... Well, okay, Kirby rubbing his head on to set himself on fire was not bad, but it wasn't, like, the best thing you could use. But, like, it's just so fun that you, like, have to use it constantly. Like, it's just so good. How can I not? Also, I don't remember these guys from the normal mode playthrough. But maybe I'm just dumb. But now I got little Gutsman clones throwing rocks at me here. And themselves at me, too. Alright, and this is... this guy. Hold on, let's... I definitely fucked this up already, however... Yeah, I should mess that up real good. Alright, well, whatever. He wasn't hiding anything. Not in this version of the... Not in Vile mode. Later version of Kirby setting himself fire is good against the bosses. Fair. That was a funny. Thank you. Love doing a funny. It is impressive that they did give Vile all of these goddamn weapons, because, like... Yeah, there really is no way to use all of these. Like, I guess it's good because you had to mix and match, like, a lot. That... Oh, this is very different. There's no minecart sequence here. Because, like, you have to mix and match given all, like, the different ammo things that they did, but it is kind of strange where it's like, they probably could have just said, here's a couple of weapons for Vile, and, like, you have to just kind of, you know, you just get a few weapons, and you don't have to deal with this whole, like, weird ammo system and, like, number of points that you have allotted to you. but I'm kind of glad they did it this way. It's very much interesting to be able to mix and match and have a whole system. Doing a blind jump of faith. Hopefully I don't die. Where the hell is my Uber driver taking me, bro? What the fuck? Okay, well, I got it. Sweet. First try, even. Yeah, Vile texted the flame brap. I didn't want to say it. One of the other... What was the name for it again? The burning drive? No, there was something else where I was like, that's a fart joke. Non-0% chance you'd have to test some of the weapons before starting Sigma Castle, yeah. And likely I'm going to be testing some weapons during Sigma Castle, which that's not going to be a good idea. I wouldn't know if I would call it cheap. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit cheap doing a blind jump, but thankfully Vile has air stalling, so you can kind of make it work. It's not as bad as it would be on X.
Destroy anyone who comes here. It doesn't matter who it is.
Okay.
All you do is follow orders. You really think you can take me on?
You don't respect authority. You don't
Okay,
follow
Cartman.
orders. I pity you.
Pity? Don't pity me. You don't know anything about me.
Enough talk. Let's fight.
Vile do be kind of vibrating over there. Oh, that's right. I think this Armored Armadillo had like voice cues or something, right? To kind of signal what he was gonna do. It's no use. Shut up, Silver. Silver, you're not in this game. Oh, it is kind of funny. I have been seeing like a lot of the Archie comics lately on Twitter, because there's one person who I follow now who is like posting most of the Archie comic panels just to kind of like give page-by-page commentary on them. And so now I actually have gotten to read a good bit of like the Sonic Megaman crossover comics. They seem pretty good, all things considered. I think it is... apparently Dr. Robotnik tries to just... Spoilers, I know, but... tries to just flat-out murder Light once because Light was too good at, like, communicating for, like, help. And so he's like, you know what? Actually, let's kill him. I would want to kill him. Wily surely would want to kill him. And Wily's like, no, I don't want to kill him. I want to humiliate him. I want his stupid little Mega Boy to be groveling at my feet and for him to, like, kiss my ass. Not him to die. It's like, oh, I didn't know that there were such different moral codes between the two. Given that Eggman just, you know, claims all the time he could just easily drop a nuke on Sonic, but he also wants to humiliate him instead. But I did just barely scrape by. I locked in there. I decided, as the kids to say, to lock in and not let Armored Armadillo push me around. Oh, the Zip Zapper. Wasn't this a, isn't that the same weapon that, like... Didn't something similarly named in Pokemon get flack recently for being one of the dumbest names in Pokemon, like the Zip Zoop or something like that? Apparently Vile has just something as similarly dumb named. Just as much as the Egoistic Pill? Is it meant to punish the enemy for having a big ego? I don't know what that's supposed to really mean. And then the Marooned Tomahawk. Great to know that Pirate Man accidentally left Tomahawk Man back in the Bahamas. Oh no. Oh no, Burner Man, I just forgot something. What is it? We left Tomahawk Man behind, and he's only 23! Home Alone situation. And the Territorial Pow, which... I mean, okay, I guess, sure, somebody's in your face, so you're gonna punch them. It doesn't make sense again as a name. These are some fucking names, dude. Robotnik's a monster, Wily's just a man-child. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because, like, especially later Robotnik... okay, some early Robotnik characterization, I get the idea of him being a monster. But, like, from around the GameCube era on, Robotnik really does take on more of, like, a... kind of just a silly guy kind of thing. He's kind of, again, just a man-child at that point. Some of the early Robotnik shit was kind of messed up. Especially some of, like, the Dark World comics they had for that, but, like... Yeah. It never struck me so much around that era of Robotnik that he was like such a horrible person. What is the Zip Zapper, though? Boasting extreme accuracy, this Vulcan lacks extensive range. I'm not fucking using that. Nope, not trying it. Not even giving it a chance. Pierce enemies and objects, but can be stubborn. What do you mean it can be stubborn? What? These are some descriptions. Long-lasting weapon spins in place and goes through objects. Alright. Let's change some things up here. Okay, hold on. Burning Drive, we could take that off. We'll put on Sea Dragon's Rage because we're underwater now. We'll try out the... What do I have to take off to get to the Egoistic Pill? Let's put on, like, something less than the Cerberus Phantom? I guess maybe the Quick Homesick will do, and then... There we go. That's allocated. The pill, what causes narcissism? Sand that makes you egotistical? Satan Robotnik. Yeah, that's the one I was probably thinking of. Isn't that the one where it's like he tried to assassinate, or tried to get Tails to assassinate like a political leader or something? Archie Eggman's composite of Satan Robotnik and Game Eggman. Oh, fair enough. Alright. Let's get going with it. That was STC Robotnik. Ah, gotcha.
Launch Octopus.
Launch Octopus.
I'll show you how strong I am.
Alright. Okay, so what did I equip again? I have all this. Oh, that's an actual flamethrower. I don't know why I didn't... I guess I didn't think it was going to actually be a flamethrower because of, like, you know... the fact that I was just using a combust myself attack. Oh my god, the Egoistic Pill is so bad. Look at this rapid rate dog. What am I supposed to do? But okay. Flamethrower that you have to be non-immobile for is certainly a choice of weapon. I don't think that's a good choice of weapon. I guess it destroys things, but like, you know, the Straight Nightmare was much better at doing that same task. I guess the Straight Nightmare costs like 14 fucking weapon points to use, but still, I would rather sacrifice the weapon points to get something that doesn't immobilize me. Like, I'm sure it'll be good at this, but, you know, comes with a cost. Especially in the second fight. Okay, this is actually not that good against this guy. It does way less damage than I thought it would. OG Robotnik gets replaced by his nephew. 25 Laters via Eggman. Yeah, I couldn't hope to try understanding all the comic lore at this point. Like, I don't even know all my game lore. Like, trying to also catch up on comic lore. In almost any situation, trying to catch up on comic lore compared to, game lore is always, like, a very large ask. Comic lore always goes way harder than game lore, just as a rule. Also, we have the fucking Hellfish again. Which, thankfully, I'm now better equipped to handle. Although, choosing things with a low rapid rate was maybe not the brightest of ideas. Hey, you know what? Actually, hold on. This is a really good fucking strategy. You get my super laser piss. Never mind. The flamethrower's awesome. Oh, that's right, and then I just get the right armor here, and I can just go all the way over towards the end now. I don't have to worry about anything. And I got him with the exploding robot, or the exploding right armor. Sweet. Alright, get me out of here. Get me out of the fish. Stylish kill. It's sort of a highlight. If I was making a 15-minute video reel of this, it would be a highlight.
Well, well, well. Look what the cat.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It is a bit of a redemption arc after the first stream. I guess just having a little bit of extra power makes all the difference. Surprising, you know, given I'm way more tired today.
A tough guy. You're not half bad. I like you. I don't care if a pitiful fool like you likes me or not.
I see Launch Octopus is also equipped with the straight nightmare, huh? No, it's not a straight nightmare to be hit on somebody by a member of your not preferred sex. I've done several gay men have actually complimented me on things. I'm like, you know what? I'll fucking take it. It's great. It's so nice. It's a good confidence boost. That's every once in a while you need to take.
My explosion is beautiful.
The Bumpity Boom is still probably the most ridiculous name. I still think that one just doesn't make any... It doesn't belong at all. Yeah, if we didn't have Penguin and Eagle last stream, I'd definitely still be suffering. I'd still have base movement speed,
So this
and
is your
I'd
way
still
of
have
handling things?
double damage. Awful.
Your underlings were a cinch to beat. They couldn't have been much good to you anyway.
Interesting. Why don't you come find me using your methods? I want to see you in action with my own eyes.
I'll make you understand. You'll know that I am the one who holds the key to the future.
That's right, Vile. Keep trying to appeal to your abuser. It's definitely going to work out very well for you. Alright, hell yeah. Oh my god, we're on a tear right now. Holy shit, you get a lot of things for beating oh my god. I'm guessing that some of these are more like you get combinations for... You get them after, like, combinations of beating robots, or, like, these are just the weapons you get after Sigma, or when you start Sigma stages. But that's a lot of weapons. That is a lot of weapons to get for beating, just one boss. Also, yeah, let's go through the names. The Humorous Crush, which, okay, specific bone, fine. Popcorn Demon, that's just funny. That's just like Lemon Demon if he were evil. The Bonsai Beetle is actually something I would expect to see. The Lost Lamb doesn't sound intimidating whatsoever. The Serotino Bullet? Does it give I guess it gives me serotonin when I use it. It makes me feel good, so sure. The Spoiled Brat, which, again, kind of dumb, but at least it's an actual saying. The Necro Burst, that's actually cool as fuck. Two-Headed Slash, that's pretty normal, and the Splash Hit. Shut. Proto, shut. Because after you unlock a weapon system, it unlocks all the Maverick weapons that are part of that weapon system. Okay. I see. Man, there is some complexity to Vile's options, and there are so many of them. What's the Necro Burst? Use up all your energy at once and unleash a powerful energy burst. Costs 28. Huh. I gotta say, I am curious. I kinda do want to see it. Wait, what's this? I don't think I've seen these before. I might have missed these on the last time. The unleash balls of energy with bounce once contacting with balls. The Peace Out Roller. This ball of energy splits in two. Sword Bouquet. Unleash a wave that follows the ground and stops at walls. The Hot Icicle. Oh, so it is that one Kirby ability. It's a destructive energy upward in areas with ceilings. Stubborn Crawler. The energy ball travels over terrain but uses much energy. Oh my god, I'm getting like decision paralysis here. There's way too many things you can actually do. This napalm destroys some enemy shots. There's way too many things you can actually do as Vile. This is actually ludicrous. This was Armadillo's weapon system. I guess, yeah, I must have clicked past it the last time. Okay. Well, hold on. I would... Okay, what would I have to do in order to actually give out the ludicrously expensive Necro Burst a shot? I kind of want to. So let me put on, like, my basic shit first, and then build around that. Ugh, I would have to have the most basic shit on. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. Got a call. Thankfully not a work call, but got a call. Let me just do some responding here, per se. Don't want to potentially put yourself in a bad situation in Sigma Castle. No shame in testing Maverick stuff. That's a good point, actually. And since I accidentally clicked out of the Sigma Castle, I might as well try it. Alright, let's just see. What does the Necro Burst do?
I'll show you how strong I am. Here!
That's not it. Oh, okay. Wait, is this like a... Let's... Oh, it's like a full screen hit. Holy hell. It's not exactly a screen wipe, but it is a full screen hit. That's pretty damn powerful. I don't really know if that's worth giving up everything else, but it's pretty fun. I'll give it that. Okay. Sounds like X2's Giga Crush. Yeah, fair enough. It's a cool idea. It's a cool idea, but it's not one that I think I'm gonna go necessarily straight for. Let me see. What are some of the other options I have available to me? Let's give them a go. Boasting with power and speed, the Vulcan consumes much power. Writing failed them. They use power twice in the same sentence. Might as well try out some of the rollers, I guess. Splits on a 2 and contact with the ground. I'm not gonna test all of these options just because, like, there is a lot. Oh, shit, we get the... Okay. We can get the super cool ass, ride armor gun. Although it costs a lot of energy to fire off. Okay, the double crescent is pretty cool. It's a decent angle, though it doesn't have a directly ahead of you kind of shot. And then the orb is... That's that. That's okay. Alright. I'll try these things out for the first Vile, or the first Sigma stage. Why not? Alright, maybe I could put on a better version of these rollers. That was the Peace Out roller. Bounce contacting walls, destructive energy upward. We'll try the Hot Icicle, has some anti-air. Why not? There's valid weapon up so you can experiment more with the higher cost weapons. Forgive me if I've not been paying much attention, but I think my weapons actually have been going up over time. I don't remember having this much energy as a, in the very beginning. Also, hold up. Banger alert! We have something that's not the Vile music theme for once. We have different music in this campaign. This is fucking revolutionary. Not that Vile's theme was bad, it's just I've had to hear it for so damn long. I can't believe it, I'm playing a Megaman game again. Ooh, yeah, this was not well done. I could have actually had this for this boss fight. Oh well. Oh, not having a dash here hurts. Not as much as bullets hurt this guy. Besides the one from Mavericks. Okay. Yeah, no, it would be nice to have a little bit more of, a little bit more opportunity to try out all the weird-ass builds that Vile has. Because, like, otherwise, like, yeah, as we just saw, like, having the Giga Crush, basically, as the shoulder cannon, like, that requires me to use all the other basic, items, which is not very good. Hey, didn't I just kill you?
Here we go.
Oh, I don't even get weird revived Maverick dialogue like X got. Was Vile not special enough for that? Okay, this weapon does weird shit underwater. Also, I think I chose weapons that are uniquely bad against Launch Octopus. None of these are doing very much damage. I guess this is doing the most damage, so we'll stick with the Crescent. Maybe it'll cleave his arms eventually. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. Good idea, Grim. Although it really does not do very well against the missile onslaught. Thankfully my bullet onslaught does pretty well against that, but that means I have to not be shooting him with the cutter, and that's not fun. Like how X6 can get ammo upgrades. Yeah, having an infinite ammo cheat would be fun. I'm betting there's probably like a Game Shark thing you could do to get infinite ammo on this. Somebody's got to have like a Game Shark PSP thing, you know? I'm sure it probably just involves changing maybe a couple bytes in code to be like, okay, your ammo value is not infinite, but you do have enough recharge to like be functionally infinite, where it like instantly recharges. Or also probably a cheat to like make it so you have infinite amount to select between on each. That's probably more what you mean. An infinite amount on each on the pre-level screen to select multiple different loadouts. There we go. Words. I gotta say, I still miss the distance needler. The spread gun is fun, but it's no distance needler. It's ammo inefficient, and it does not pierce things. I have to rely on the shoulder cannon instead. It also doesn't do a hell of a lot of damage per bullet, which is kind of a shame. Alright, just the health pickup I needed. And without too much of a scratch, we're on a bow spider already. Cheat to let you stack weapons? Oh, that'd be fun. That sounds like a corruption knight kind of thing. You're like, yeah, you know what, fuck it. Vile just fires everything all at once. Nobody stands a chance anymore. Alright, Boomer Kawanger might actually be kind of a challenge now that I have kind of nerfed weapons. This weapon set is uniquely bad for Boomer Kawanger. I don't have anything that's like really good at just firing ahead of me without making me stand still for too long. Which you definitely do not want to do against Boomer Kawanger. Although, wow, that sending me into the ceiling did, like, nothing. Thanks to having Chill Penguin armor. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to fight him you have to fight him the hard way, I guess. Damn. Okay, I get how the the boomerang cutter actually works in this. It always follows the wall for a little bit. Alright, I can work with this. Ow! You fired it backwards! You jackass! You didn't even turn around to do that! Oh, and he telefragged me.
Ready to give it a shot.
Yeah, I guess I am forgetting in a sense I have an anti-air weapon. It's just like, I also have something that fires in basically the same exact directions. Like, the two-way blade cutter thing, like, just kind of does the job better than, like, the knee attack. Although, oh, I guess it does do that. That's something. But, yeah, I'm not very much using that. It doesn't stand out to me like the combust yourself now weapon. Wonder if my sub tanks are full. Nope. All the X1 Mavericks have something long. RAR XD? What? Does Boomer Kawanger have something particularly long? I didn't notice. I mean, I guess his head. His whole body is kind of long. Wait, that's an electric block. I don't want to step on that. Got noodly limbs. Yeah, he do. Alright, cheese that guy before he sees me. Spam that guy from across the way. Alright, Vile's at least pretty well suited to this stage, all things considered. He has enough anti-aerial in that right angle to hit things without them respawning too much. Whereas X struggles with that. Alright. Well, looks like we're in it for the long haul. This is gonna take a while. Unless I can maybe like tag him with one of these every once in a while. That kind of works. Ah, hey, that went along the ground this time. You don't normally do that. Okay, this actually does some real damage. I think that might also be the best part about the distance needler so far, is that it's like the one bullet weapon that actually like does like pretty good damage just as like a single ground shot. Like, I guess the fist probably, I mean the fists also compare to that too, so like, you know, it's not like that's your only option for like a very quick attack that does good damage, but like, you know, again, roll compression, the bullet, the distance needler just does everything that you could ever want in a basic forward attack.
Over here.
Oh, thank God for speed upgrades.
Over here. Over here.
Oh, phew, there we go. Also, it's kind of funny that just Boomer Kawanger never actually, like, he appears by showing up on the ceiling, crawling along the ceiling, and then spends the entire fight grounded. Kind of not using his own skills to the maximum. Trying to use the bomb a little more. It's not very effective. Ah! Oh, forgot about that. That was almost bad. Alright, hold on. I can get rid of that guy before I can... Oh, no way. I can snipe this guy out. Magnus Centipede does kind of... Magnus Centipede always did feel like just a version 2 of Boomer Kuwanger. Like, they're similarly colored. They have, like, you know, bug inspiration designs. They do kind of similar teleporty things. They're fast guys. Like, Magnus Centipede does just feel like, what if Boomer Kuwanger but more? Lodges at distance needler has a lower rate of fire. They may have to do extra damage. Yeah, it makes sense. It's just that, like, it kind of makes it really good. Because it also does this extra damage to enemies as well. It just ends up being a really, really good weapon. He thought, oh, surely this low rate of fire will nerf it. That's what people are looking for in the bullets, right? It's like, no, I'm looking for damage, actually. Okay, well, that's not good. That did no damage. Okay, he just says other spots to be invincible. And yeah, I just paused during Bow Spider. That's maybe not my proudest moment, but well, I did it, so. Ah! Oh my god, those fuckers are fast this time around. Alright, this is probably an L, but... Oh, and then took forever to actually start walking. A jackass. Kuwanger Centipede were part of different units. Kuwanger was part of the 17th Elite Unit. Centipede was part of the 0th Shinobi Unit. Centipede even gets the cooler, like, thing to be a part of. Like, Centipede is just absolutely the better Maverick at that point. Alright, well, that one's not exactly difficult to interpret. I still tried to see if I could maybe attack him with that. And I still managed to miss. Okay, fired too early. Okay, I miss my default, my normal weapon set already. Like, yeah, the Vulcan arm, the machine gun arm is very fun to use, but it runs out of ammo just way too quickly to actually be all that useful. Like, I can't even clear out the little spiders that efficiently with it. My 3 members of the city. Hold on, I'll read the lore in a second. Oh, that was stupid of me. I just failed, like, the children's sliding... I just failed, like, the children's sliding movement puzzle. And I did it again. Shinobi unit was Centipede, Blast Hornet, and 0 since it's the 0th unit. Interesting considering it sounds like it's supposed to be a stealth unit, then you have possibly the 2 loudest motherfuckers in all of the other Reploid canon along with Centipede. I mean, 0 I guess isn't all that loud, but he certainly loves an aggressive style. Alright, yeah, I might have chosen one of the worst loadouts to possibly deal with Boss Spider. I don't have a gun that very solidly answers him. Or his kids. I lack a bomb that actually takes out his kids. Oh, he's firing out more? What a jackass. Why he doing this? That's bullshit. Blast Hornet loud to you because of the buzzing? I suppose that also makes sense. I was thinking more because of the blasting. It's kind of the blasting that is maybe a bit of the loud problem. Okay, one of them is extremely fast. The others are, like, pretty slow. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a very good idea to even try to take out the mini spiders. Okay, what the fuck? Stop spawning these guys in. Stop it! Ah! There's a good chance I might have to try this stage again with a different loadout. I mean, I guess I could also just bring out the sub-tank. Yeah, you know what? I might as well just bring out the sub-tank. I got 4 full ones. I don't feel like doing this whole stage again. Just because I brought in a dumb loadout. If Vile shouted out his weapon names every time he used them, while that would be funny and silly and, like, kind of whimsical, it would also wear thin just as fast as his stage music wears thin. Even hearing Bumpity Boom for the 2700th time would get old eventually. God, one of them always moves at fucking light speed, and I'm never ready for it. More like Boar Spider. Yeah, true, I am definitely kind of bored. Can you stop it with the babies, please? At least have him say it once per level. Only if you fire in this exact location will he actually utter the name of his funny weapons. Oh, you distracted me with the spiders, god. This is a terrible loadout to bring to Boss Spider. I'm never experimenting again. I hate experimenting. This is the great hang-up where actually, no, we don't get to beat the whole game tonight. It's fucking Boss Spider, of all things. Stop with the babies watching Silent Hill F. I know not enough about Silent Hill F to know if that is, how funny that is, but I will assume it's very funny. I shouldn't have even fucking tried using that. I forgot how much startup lag there is to, but I just wanted to see if it does actual damage or not. Yeah, this is... This is basically the devil boss of the game right now. It's even the boredom factor of the normal devil bosses is starting to factor in for me. It's like I'm starting to like lock out the longer I look at this fucking screen. Like, they could have at least made it so it doesn't have iframes when you're like using the funny gun. That would make the Vulcan gun actually at least a bit nicer to use. Alright. Sub-tank time. Not doing this again. That is such a short window to attack. Yeah, alright. It's bullet time. Just maybe try to sneak in a bullet. The window keeps getting shorter and shorter. That is so tedious. That's awful. Maybe the 777 is actually kind of the right thing to use here. Because I cannot imagine trying to hit this guy with the short-ass window he has with any other weapon. Now I can, at the very least, chip him down until he finally gives up the ghost and is like 3 frames of having an open eye. There we go. Oh, gross. Yeah, 200 years of startup. It's like fighting the devil boss's guts, man, except you can't prep a block in advance. It was mentally exhausting to do. It wasn't really all that exhausting. It was not too bad, all things considered. Yeah, Bo Pissider is right. Get rid of his ass down the toilet. Alright, well. Okay, so, verdict. Hot Icicle, you belong in the trash. You are not being used again. Thank you for playing. Try using some of these other things. Bang Away Bomb was alright. I didn't give this a shot, though. Looking at things going above, narrow horizontal range, that does not seem like something I actually want to use. First off, actually, let's take off the 777. Was not very good. Scattering power in the Vulcan, aiming, boosting power and spread consumes power. I'm guessing the buckshot dance is probably just the 777, but without all of the, but without the insane ammo consumption and maybe a little less powerful. I guess I could try out the Zip Zapper. I mean, might as well. It seems like it's probably just going to be the Cherry Blast, but a little more powerful, but I'm curious to see what it does. Doing this. Marooned Tomahawk, that's an option. Oh, the Nervous Ghost. You know, Proto said that was funny earlier. We'll give the Nervous Ghost a chance. Follows the ground and stops at walls. The Sword Bouquet sounds fun. Alright. Here we go.
I'll show you how strong I am.
Hey, and a third music track. How about that shit? Okay, that is a very short range. I don't know what it mean by extreme accuracy. Like, this is no more accurate than the Cherry Blast. It's just shorter ranged. It just kind of sucks. Alright. What does the Nervous Ghost do? Oh, it was a different one? Okay. Well, the Nervous Ghost at least seems to be a competent, competent laser. Please, just shoot the bat! I'm out of ammo, too. Fuck. Is the bomb any good? Okay, the bomb's good at least. Sigma's aura overrides Vile's. I'd believe that. I mean, the Sigma is the hold on, I need to remember my names. Sigma is kind of the Megatron in this situation, and while Vile is absolutely the Starscream. So like, it totally makes sense that Starscream has little dick energy. Let's not lie. Vile also has little dick energy. For as big as this cool cannon is, I think it might be overcompensating for something. Just saying. Vile talks a tough game, but I doubt he really has it where it counts. I mean, just look at his poor little cherry blast. He has to rely on crazy shit like like the ride armor with infinite 777 to actually get the job done. Sad. Yeah, Vile also has that same punk-ass bitch energy.
Enough talk. Let's fight.
Okay. And the Zippity Zap does no damage against bosses. Excellent. It's just bad. The ghost at least does some damage, it seems. That's good. Okay, I would like to maybe hit him with the bomb, but it seems that Armored Armadillo has other ideas. God, not this. This attack is really fucking annoying. And he had a wind-up. Bastard. Yeah, Vile's saying, take this. It's no use. It's Eggman versus Silver all over again. Oh, I'm back to the beginning of the level. Okay, you know what? No, hold on. Fuck this. I'm not using this stupid little pissant Vulcan. Give me the good shit. Get rid of the Zip Zapper. That's in the waste basin of history. Let's get back the Distance Needler. My beloved. Cerberus Phantom, no. Slow, use up the power. The Rising Spectre seems to be the weird one. Okay, we'll try that one. That one's funny. Sword Bouquet, well, I like the Sword Bouquet, though. No, let's give this a shot. Stubborn Crawler. Oh, I could put on the fucking Straight Nightmare, too, damn. Long Shot Gizmo. The cannon fires 5 shots, leaves you... Oh, that's right. That's what that is. Fire Murrain? Fire Murrain? What? Weapon spreads explosion on contact, damaging enemies. Alright, whatever. The new, completely different random weapon set go. Actually, no. What's this Maroon Tomahawk? I have space for it. Do that. First stream, everything kills me 2 hits. Stream 2, all my new weapons are poopy. Yeah. I mean, look at that, though. The Distance Needler. Bam, 1 shot, 2 bats. Perfect. I couldn't ask for more. Funny Tomahawk obliterates anything it touches. Why would I ever ask for anything else? Distance Needler also has the distinct advantage. It does not run out of ammo. It's just good. It is very much a shame how, like, half of the weapons are kind of dropping the ball when you have so many cool options available to you. Oh well. They can't all be winners. Just like regular Mega Man weapons. I think Chill Penguin is the Metal Man 2 of Vile mode. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're fucking unstoppable once you get, once you actually get past the annoying little bird. Once you get past that fucking bird that I hate. Oh, okay, cool. That was the Spark Mandrill, orb. Nice. I predicted correctly. Yeah, sorry, Armored Armadillo. You're kinda gonna die now. It was a good fight, he says, as his enemy camped against the wall the entire time. Distance Needler was the best weapon ever. I'm gonna become that fucking form of, I'm gonna become that Mega Man 2 boomer for, Vile mode, Maverick Hunter X. Alright, time for Vile to get absolutely trolled by the, incoming robots from above, I bet. I somehow get the feeling he's not gonna fare so well with the loadout I've given him. Or, oh, okay, no. They've been replaced with turrets. I don't have to deal with those annoying little red things with faces that come down and hit me. That's actually way easier than normal mode, in my opinion. They ripped it off with a laser trident. So true, bestie. That's exactly what this is. You're right. I'm using laser trident. I can't believe I didn't notice earlier. All right. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. That actually was like a great. The Lonely Tomahawk or whatever does not actually like do a hell of a lot of damage against Storm Eagle. Because like he's at a perfect angle for that. Like I would want it to do a lot of damage. Like look at that, measly 1 damage. Meanwhile, the Chad Distance Needler is like everybody's weakness. It does make a funny noise though. That's good. Tab just crashed your back. More Firefox crashes lately? I mean, I don't know. My Firefox has been pretty stable. I can't report the same. I mean, I can report, as y'all have noticed, like, for some reason, like, my internet is dying at the beginning of stream a lot more often for no good reason. I really have no explanation for that, because the only other time I have internet issues is, like, during my attempt to play Baldur's Gate with a Voidberg. Like, we have issues connecting, but also Baldur's Gate has just kind of gotten... It is not... Its online multiplayer is kind of weirdly not that stable, at least nowadays, and so it just kind of ends up being difficult to actually connect, so that could be a myriad of factors.
So this is what it's like.
Still better than your Mac, rip. Yeah, true. Well, hey, now you're probably still going to be on a Mac, aren't you? Aren't you, you filthy Macintosh enjoyer? Oh well, if it works for you, it works for you. It just never worked for me. Well, that's a lot of cannons. Only for art. Yeah, speaking of eviscerating a boss with Distance Needler, we'll take the Chill Penguin weakness for 500, Alex. Any one of these guys could drop a big health. No? Okay, I guess we're just gonna go into this. Alright, Rangda Bangda, what you got for me? If you don't have iframes, I'm gonna obliterate you with the float, like the marooned tomahawk, or whatever it's called. Oh, both eyes at once. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit more tame than I was expecting for the nose segment. I was actually, like... I was expecting it to go full X5 mode, and the nose segment to, like, start spawning spikes from the sides as well. Maybe it'll do that when it's the only thing left.
Ready to give it a shot.
But alright, that's an interesting way to make Rangda Bangda more interesting for hard mode. Just have both of its eyes come after you. Alright, I mean, I theoretically could distance needle both of them, but it's not a great position to do that. Focusing on the nose, though, is way easier. Way easier as Vile versus SX. Vile actually has options to, like, aim. Oh, this is an awkward combination to deal with, though. What the fuck is the eye doing? Ow.
Ready to give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I had to learn on, like, my computer lab was, like, in elementary school was based on Mac, so I had to kind of learn basics there. And we got a Mac, like, once for the family computer, and none of us were happy with it. It was bad, like, the entire time. Just is not good for the general use tasks we wanted it for. Okay, man, having two eyes actually makes this, like, kind of a tough fight. Like, Bangda Bangda can cover a lot of area with that. I kind of want to go easy on the nose now, so that way I don't have, so I have at least a little bit more space to work with here. You don't react to the colors in time, it just absolutely obliterates you. Man.
I'm ready to give it a shot.
Yeah, pushing Windows 11's a problem for Crash next year, when all of a sudden everything stops working entirely. But that definitely is an issue. That does in fact suck. Alright, well, that's one eye down. Thank you, Distance Needler. Nothing else would have actually been able to accomplish that. Alright, and now Rangda Bangda's just doing the normal thing. Alright, let's give the nose a little bit of some leeway. I'll take out the eye next, then we'll just have to deal with this thing. Alright, it's at low enough health. I'll just take the nose out. And I missed. Hey, get back here. What a bitch, he doesn't want to leave himself open. Okay, there we go. You can get Windows 10 or older as your OS for kicking and screaming. Yeah. It sucks is just, I mean, outside of like random like business security enterprise updates, you're not gonna have the security updates going forward. Like, yeah, Windows is really making a good case for its competitors right now. Cause like, it's, you know, not only do you want to support end of life just because, or for even past like end of life when it's no longer your flagship product, because like it's good for, you know, security and IT firms that don't want to upgrade things constantly. It's also just a good way to keep your customers around because they kind of don't want to have to buy a new OS every single like opportunity given to them or forced onto them. Like, yeah. I agree with Proto though. If Linux was more accessible, compatible, I'd definitely be more on that front. It once I get problems with Windows 10 or like this computer starts dying, it might be time to try to boot up Linux because I've heard it's gotten more accessible. All right, I think I just like this build. Oh, but I should. Okay, let me at least show off. I'll at least take a look at some of the weapons I haven't looked at yet because I am a little curious. So let me put on. Alright. Put on the Rising Spectre so I can take a look at it. Let me try out the needles, because I haven't tried these at all. Or the missiles, I mean. Missiles offer more power than Vulcans. Missile splits into 3. Set of wings allows missiles to glide. Travels at an odd angle but can be useful. Extremely slow but can be set as a trap. Okay, that's weird.
I'll show you how strong I am.
Oh, you can rapid fire it though. That's pretty funny. I don't think that's good, but it's funny. Okay, so we got the big laser. It's locked into this one angle, but it at least does seem to do good damage at that angle. And then this flamethrower has an arc to it. Huh. Alright. That's powerful, though. I'll give it that. Very powerful, damn. Alright. That's enough funny business with that. Got the laser piss. Right. let's try out a couple more missiles then, actually, before I go in against what I'm sure is going to be a very fair boss fight, given that I see both Zero and X in the portrait there. That's definitely not going to be a problem. Alright. Let's take a look at these real quick.
I'll show you how strong I am.
Okay, so that's not exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting more like a weird, like, spread drill kind of situation where it kind of acts more like a cluster bomb kind of thing, but that works too. Alright, that's a powerful flamethrower, but yeah, when they said short range, they were not fucking lying. That has no range. That is so short ranged as to be useless. Oops. Oh, let's not go into that stage yet. Okay, well, let's exit out of the stage. Alright, let's try out, like, a couple more of these, and then I'll just go. There's Phantom. I tried out all of these. Let's see what the long shot gizmo is like. Already tried out the Sea Dragon's Rage. It was okay, but...
I'll show you how strong I am.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's not just at an odd angle. It's at a random deviation. Why? I get new TF2 update drop. Vile gets the Beggar's Bazooka. Also, hold on. Vile's... Look at his animation. Vile's taking off his whole arm to fire off a missile. That's... That's comical. I like that. There's character to that. Instead of just his hand turning into a rocket, it's his arm actually has the rocket launcher within. What if Needle Cannon sucked? You're right. Oh, shit. That's actually not bad. I mean, it does leave me open like it did advertise, but that's actually kind of cool, all things considered. Now this is Beggar's Bazooka if it was good. Which is just the Beggar's Bazooka. Okay, hold on. This thing was not advertised very well. This bomb said it was, oh, well, you know, it doesn't have any fucking ground range, but it just has a horizontal, or a vertical attack. So I assumed, okay, you know, that's probably just like a big vertical explosion. I mean, yeah, that's sorta right. But it's also just Stiegel, which is, I guess I should have expected. It was purple, but like that's actually really good as a bomb. That's like usable. Nice. Okay. All right, I might take that in. Yeah, I'll keep Splash Hit in for this. I will return to... I don't think I want the Straight Nightmare. I liked the Maroon Tomahawk a lot. It does... Well, I don't know. It provided a good, like, static projectile. Just sit there and, like, do damage. But, like, I feel like I could probably do something else. I never tried the Necro Burst. Oh, wait, no, I did. That was the Giga Attack. Put that back on. Take the Lost Lamb off. Don't really want the missiles, I don't think. There's all these extra fists that are just like, you know, it's... Fuck it. Distance Needler, my beloved. Spreads explosions on contact. I guess I never tried this. Stubborn Crawler was good, but I don't wanna... Alright, let's try the Fire Moraine, and if it's not very good in the very beginning here, I'll go and switch back to the Tomahawk.
I'll show you how strong I am. Take this!
Okay, it's kind of just an explosive shot. That's not great. Alright, let's go back to the Tomahawk. Instant regret. Charge Seagull, full Steagle set. Vile is the 10th class because he has 3 weapon slots. Shit, that is a good game theory. We just gotta connect him more to Team Fortress 2 now. Or, well, I guess technically the Megaman X and TF2 universes, they're only 1 degree of separation apart, right? Like, they're in Sonic Cross, or, well, some Sonic game. So, that could make it work. Right. Yeah, actually, full Steagle set could be kind of funny. I don't think I have anything that actually does, like, a Storm Tornado for the bullets, but I could put on the Straight Nightmare. Like, I guess if I just need something that absolutely tears in a straight line, it could work. Although I feel like that's gonna leave me very vulnerable to X. And as we know, X was kind of like the big problem of last time. Alright, you know what? I'll do this. I'll sacrifice the Cool Bomb. I'll put on the Straight Nightmare and the Stubborn Crawler and the Distance Needler. Alright, let's go. Classic Series and TF2 are 1 degree of separation. X be 2 degrees. Yes, but pedantic point, give it enough time. Just give it like a couple millennia. Like, you know, technically it's the same universe. It's just a different IP. Oh, right. Not bomb. Oh, that feels so good to just annihilate these guys in one shot. A Vile helmet for Pyro. That could be fun. Pyro's kind of crazy enough to do that. But I'm sure Valve will get sued into oblivion by Disney for for imitating Boba Fett. Oh, right. These are not great weapons for Chill Penguin. After all, one of them is his. He's also going womp a lot, and I don't like that. It's not a very pretty noise. At least the Distance Needler is still, like, very good. Like, fuck, he's not even resistant to his own weapon, man. Come on! Capcom, how stacked did you have to make the Distance Needler? It's so good. It's so Metal Blade. I love it. Yeah, no, they wouldn't get sued by Capcom. That's the joke. They'd get sued by Disney. They'd say, that's a Boba Fett helmet. You can paint it green. Oh, no, wait, no, I know what you mean. It took me a second. Capcom didn't get sued. That's what you were saying. Well, I don't know. Maybe in this more aggressive era of Disney, they would bother. I mean, Disney's always been pretty aggressive about it, but maybe even more so now. Just let me have my stupid headcanon, please. Yeah, a little bit of health. I would kind of like a little more health. But I guess that's the best I can do here. Alright, Stingy Boy, what you got for me? Yeah, he's turning into a cat. You have a head cannon, you have shoulder cannon, and I like it. Shoulder cannon is not enough for me. I need more. Okay, thanks. It's going right on top of me. Also realizing I don't have a very good loadout for Sting Chameleon here. I mean, Distance Needler will get the job done, but nothing he's particularly weak to. Also, not having anything to deal with these guys above me is kind of a pain in the ass. I never liked Sting Chameleon in the original game. Now I having to fight him again. At least his needles aren't random bullshit go anymore. That's good. Oh, come on. I dodged the tongue attack, and now you're gonna do it multiple times in the corner? Jackass. There we go. Yeah, cutter weapon would have been great. Oh well. Decided I wanted to be fun and used the storm tornado. Little bit of health, please. Yes, 2 little bits of health. My days, my bacon is saved. Oh, thank God I had iframes there. I wasn't paying attention. Stop it with the infinite loop. Stop. I'm getting surrounded by one enemy. How is this happening? Oh my God. This is a horrible position to be in. Everything is respawning. Okay, up, up. Don't stick around. Ooh. Nice bit of health. Anxiety indeed. Getting just stuck in a corner with like 6 guys on top of you all at once. And I should have, you know, and without bringing the get off of me self-explosion kick, you know, what can I do? Well, at least I believe I have Mammoth's weakness, so that's good. Oh right, he also throws a PNG of oil every once in a while. And Distance Needle. Alright, bye to the little troll robots. Ironically, these, like, the little wheelie robots are, like, the only thing that, like, offers the Distance Needler, like, a somewhat decent challenge, because, like, you can't obliterate them in time before Vile, before they actually reach Vile. You have to land 3 shots on them. They have just enough health to be annoying. Oh, right, there's no boss door here. Cool, I'm gonna get fucking annihilated.
Right there.
You've really caused a lot of havoc, Vile.
Yeah, I was just taking care of a few loose ends.
So you're not on Sigma's side? You two aren't friends?
Friends? I don't have any. Not now, not ever.
Oh, you're so cool and
I
edgy,
only know
Vile.
one thing for sure, X. You are my enemy.
This is as far as you go. Let's finish this, Vile.
Oh, God. Oh, that's right. Zero doesn't have his Z-Saber yet. We're okay, everybody. Okay, do I have to give Zero a moment. No, X, not you with your bullets. That's like the most powerful thing in the world. Oh, he has kicks, though. What the fuck is this? It's a double attack! Oh, cool. X gets to use his weapons at least. That's pretty fun. Oh! Holy shit!
I'm ready to give it a shot.
Oh, that is I know X or Zero has like his fucking like Vrzutsen or not that's not what it's called, but like the thing where he punches the ground and makes a bunch of lasers. Like I know that's a thing he has in like the other games. That is not what I was expecting for it to come back again from the fucking heavens to crush me. That's okay. I'm glad I have all my sub-tanks. I'll give it a couple more tries because I still have 4 lives, so like, fuck it, why not? But damn, I was not expecting all that. That fight's weird. It alternates from being really calm to like absolutely, yeah, as Grim described it, the fuck box. It is all over the place. Yeah, who did Zero kill to get that, huh? I don't remember Zero doing a hell of a lot of anything during this story. Maybe that's what Zero would get if he defeats Flame Mammoth. Maybe he canonically, well, no, he didn't. I don't know. He didn't canonically beat Flame Mammoth because we did. Okay, well, that's interesting. X still has the same Buster attacks as before. This is still messed up as an attack. I guess that's maybe how I'm supposed to dodge things, using the funny air stalling techniques I have. Oh yeah, that's absolutely how I'm supposed to dodge that. He could just shoot and stand still? Alright, I'm not getting up. Or not landing. Oh, I'm landing. I have no choice in this matter. X is using Rolling Shield. Absolutely ludicrous to get through.
Ready to give it a shot.
Secret Zero episode where he fights Mavericks we've never even seen before. Yeah, he went off screen and fought like Nuclear Hamster or something, and that's where he went ahead and got like the screen wipe attack. Nuclear Hamster, Kung Fu Panda. Oh, wait, no, hold on. That's a different IP. Oh, well, I'm sure they won't mind. Drain Lizard. Beat Blazing Kangaroo. Yeah, that one makes a little bit more sense. Okay, X, what are you up to? Oh, some Storm Tornado bullshit. I see. I kind of like their dual buster attack. Like, that's cute. And it's not crazy overpowered. Okay, that's not actually as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Still not a very easy thing. Oh, if only I had something that cost less energy to air stall with. Oh, you can kind of control the fuck box a little bit because Zero stands still if you hit him. So you're not entirely shit out of luck. Still, if you don't have very ammo efficient air stalling, then this kind of becomes an issue for you. Oh, nice. Oh god, we get a loud cutscene. Shit. That was a cool way to finish things off, though. You can't tell me otherwise.
But you'll hardly be able to change the world if you're dead. What's the matter, X? Aren't you gonna show me your true power?
God damn.
Wimp to the very end, huh? End of the line, X.
All right, grab his dick and twist it.
Change the world? Sounds like Maverick talk to me.
Let's go!
Oh, yeah.
Shoot now!
Not a charge shot!
Not a charge shot.
Sigma. I thought X, but I still don't understand. Why him? What's so special about him?
What exactly did you plan to do, Vile? Would you stand before me as a Maverick Hunter? Kneel at my feet and place yourself at my mercy?
What did I plan to do? Thinking about it now, I'm not actually sure.
Rushing in without a
Retrieve
plan.
Vile.
I'll turn him into my
I don't
puppet.
care what happens to this world. By defeating X, I have validated my own existence. And that's all that matters to me now.
You did, buddy. Tell yourself that to go to sleep at night.
My name is Vile. I am...
It's pretty sad, his story arc overall. It's just hard to take a Starscream-ass character seriously. Gets experienced your laptop went through. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and just load that up so we have some music to discuss my thoughts to.
Megaman, Maverick Hunter X.
Alright, now I can sit at the title screen and discuss thoughts on all of this stuff. So, yeah, no, poor Vile at the very end there. Like, I mean, he kind of deserved it for being a bastard this whole time and literally just being like, I want to kill this X guy, even though he's maybe, like, doing good things. I just, like, hate him. I just think that he's, like, too big for his own britches and should be annihilated. But it is also sad at the end there, where it's just kind of like, he... You know, I mean, he beat the ever-loving shit of a downed X, and then got blasted in the chest, and it was like, he literally didn't even know why he was doing all this. He just basically said, like, I like doing this because I'm bad, and I get to kill X. It's sad to see a life driven just by hatred, and nothing else with no other goals. He could have lived a vibrant life as a Maverick Hunter or otherwise, but instead decided to be a hater. Damn. Yeah, Vile consumed with empty hate and inferiority. Just kind of like, shouldn't have done that to himself. He died an empty, broken man. But it's okay, because he gets his corpse revived in the next 2 games and in X8 for some reason. It's alright. It's not alright. It's not okay. I like the idea of Vile just being this absolute hater of a character, especially since he's the only secondary X villain to make up multiple returns. Dynamo does not count. Shut up, Bull. Yeah, no, Dynamo's barely even a villain. He's just kind of an asshole. Dynamo literally is just like, I've been paid to cause trouble for you. Okay, I got my 500 rupees now. See ya. And he just leaves. But yeah, I do like Vile being just you gotta have one character, one antagonist that's driven just by pure hatred. Sigma is sort of hatred, but also weird, greater ambitions about, like, casting off humanity and becoming God, and also has, like, weird crazy brain virus of like, actually, I think I'm just kind of nuts, dude. So Vile being just purely all there, but just being a hater, it makes sense. It's a good villain as a result. But I guess as far as the gameplay goes, I liked outside of the absolute jail that was pre-Chill Penguin in hard mode, I liked playing this quite a bit. Vile mode got really fun once I actually had weapons that did damage and did not have weird range limitations, and I wasn't taking, like, you know, the Black Plague's worth of damage every single time I got contacted by something. It became fun after we got past the Chill Penguin gate. And I had a really fun experience, too, with all the different options available. And not all of Vile's options are great options, but he does have some pretty good things. Distance Needler being my king. The Stranded Tomahawk being a good kind of, you know, weapon to just kind of throw out there as a static hitbox. Plenty of good different, like, Spark Mandrill bomb variants. A couple of cool bomb variants, like the Steagle Tornado one. And then, not to mention, the straight Nightmare coming out of the cannon. The laser options seemed cool, though I didn't really play around with them much. Missiles could maybe be cool, too. The fists could maybe be cool. Like, at least some of the fists that I use are actually pretty good. So there's a lot of fun to be had with this. And if you're on normal mode, I'm sure this is just a breeze. This is, like, not a problem whatsoever. But even on hard mode, once you just get past, like, the awful gate of the intro stage and Chill Penguin, things start working out, and it's beautiful. Vile having that versatility is really awesome. And that makes this, like, really, really replayable, and, like, you know, plus, it's like, you know, you can find whatever combination of weapons work for you. Maybe, for some reason, the Distance Needler is not your thing, and you, like, find the fists more fun to play with. Or, like, you want to use, like, the 777 Gatling gun. It's fun, even if it's not, in my opinion, the best. But it's one of those things where, like, you could just find a loadout that's comfortable for you. There's so much variety that you can find something that you can settle in on and be like, yeah, this is good. This works for me and how I play the game. And I think that's actually really good, all things considered. But if Vile's weapon variety is kind of thing, I would want to have a character if they ever did a Megaman FPS. I would also agree to that. Yeah, you have so many options, and I don't know. The thought terminated there, but I agree. It would be very good. I'm tired. Ironically, hard mode Vile runs in the same issue as SNES X1. Going to Chill Penguin first makes the game far easier and kind of railroads into getting it done early. Yeah, it does kind of have that same issue, but, you know, at least SNES X1, you can kind of maybe say, like, oh, well, playing that on hard mode is just doing it dashless. It's still possible, but you don't have to go to Chill Penguin, but you only get hard mode if you don't go to Chill Penguin. You know, it's a self-inflicted challenge. Here, it's more like, well, you're really gated into, like, that. I mean, I guess technically it's possible to do without taking, you know, full damage from everything, but why would you? Exactly, it's like, you could do X1 without the dash, but why would you? Alright, Proto, thanks for coming by. Go ahead and get some rest. We're almost done here anyways. Signam grind set, true. Defective, you missed it. I just had an epic encounter with your two favorite characters, Proto Man and the other guy, V, or whatever his name is. And I had a really cool final hit where I was about to, like, probably die of contact damage because I was backed in the corner by a tornado and Zero was below me. But then I just used my downwards attack and, like, hit him with a big ball of electricity and he went bye-bye. It was great. They have done X1 without the dash on accident your first playthrough. Quick, favorite Vile weapon name. It's the Straight Nightmare is probably my favorite. It works on multiple levels. As both a joke name and as a good name. A straight name, if you will. Straight up name. That was probably the favorite weapon name. If I had to just go right off of the top of my head. Let me look at the other ones just real quick. See if there's any better ones. Zip Zapper is very dumb. I don't think it's very fun. Popcorn Demon is probably one of the funnier ones, I think. This is just Lemon Demon's alt account. None of those are really all that interesting. Metal Crescent, Maroon Tomahawk. The Bumpity Boom gets the award for definitely being the dumbest one. That one still just does not belong, even amongst this Pulitzer Prize winning writing. Yeah, no, definitely of all of them, it's definitely the Straight Nightmare. That's the best one by far. Oh shit! Hi, Age Man. Haven't seen you here in a while. Nice to see you at the end. Crashing a top 5 Vile weapon names list. Yeah, okay. So I guess to order them, it's definitely Straight Nightmare is the first number 1 for me. I would then go probably with Tomahawk maybe. Hot Icicle is also funny. That's probably number 5. So we'll go Hot Icicle number 5, Straight Nightmare number 1, Popcorn Demon number 2, then Zip Zapper number 4, and how about Quick Homesick number 3? I like Quick Homesick. It's also kind of stupid, but also very appropriate. What the? Why is he calling? It's calling me again for some reason. I had a heart attack there. I thought I was actually getting like a call on call for work right now. That's just my dad calling my work phone for some reason. Whew, weird. Okay, but I ought to go and probably talk to him if he's... Okay, he said butt dial. Anyways. Oh god, never mind. I don't have to rush through this anymore. Yes, Vile's like the Megaman X version of Azula from Atla. It's kind of like he's showing off for Sigma, but he mostly just enjoys cruelty for cruelty's sake, is confused and frustrated to find out he's the only one who isn't trying to play 4D chess. Yeah, I can definitely kind of see that. He's kind of crazy from the beginning, too. I guess the only thing we don't know is what is his tragic background to make him this way. Fat Boy's also a good name. It's just, you know, it's like, it's typical, right? Like, you've seen it for anything that's like a big explosion weapon. Bumpity Room is so absurd it rolls around to being peak. Yeah, and some, I could see that. For me, it's so ridiculous it doesn't quite roll around. Trying to hop on whenever I'm streaming a game familiar with. Oh, yeah, no problem. You don't have to, I mean, obviously you could just be in the background lurk, but it's cool to see you again. I'm glad to see that you're a continued watcher. Looking at the wiki, it's all katakana. Yeah, it's definitely as imagined. Nothing else stream definitely got you in a better mood than the rest of the day has been, so thanks for that. Yeah, no problem. Same here, honestly. I was stuck in an office for 8 hours today, not only working on my mid-year performance review, but then also like all of the other lab inspections that I'm falling deeply behind on because they just have a gargantuan list of problems in the lab, and it takes forever to list out all of the things they're doing wrong. So, yeah, I had a pretty soul-crushing day, especially given that I just did not want to be there. So, for other reasons, just of like, I'm exhausted. So, like, yeah, I also had a good time with this. I'm glad that I absolutely did not get put in, you know, I'm glad I did not get put into Sigma's Dick Smasher while playing the second half of this hard mode experience. So, yeah, good end to my Monday, and I ought to end it right now because it is getting late for me right now. So, with that, I'd like to thank everybody for showing up, enjoying Maverick Hunter X with me. I guess this means we're back to Powered Up next week, so I'll have to make a poll for that one and see who we're playing next. Be sure to like and hype the video and share it with people and talk about me and all that, so that way, the stream spreads and I grow, and it's great. We'll be doing Sonic Spinball tomorrow. A fun little extra break from Freedom Planet 2 for a little while for you. So if you like that old classic game, watch as I try my hardest to beat a childhood game I never could beat, even when I streamed it once a long time ago when I was still an adult. And then on Thursday, we'll be doing more Chemistry React streams. So, yeah, we'll be reacting like Nile Red's making liquid nitrogen at home and a couple of other things. So, yeah, tomorrow get ready for Spinball. And if not, I'll talk to y'all later then. Also, there's a Discord if you haven't joined it yet, so go do that. There's a link in the description. Otherwise, take care. Everybody have a good night, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Bye.